So messy, so let's start that again. Hello badminton fans and welcome to this young Y-Flash 100 badminton racket review. Before we go on to talk about this racket, don't forget we've got the Venom 2 giveaway right now where we're giving away 10 Venom rackets, Venom 2 rackets actually. All you need to do is subscribe to the E-Zone and share the E-Zone page with 2 of your badminton colleagues. Email us in at info@badmintonracketreview.co.uk with the details of the friends you've emailed and your membership email, and we will submit your details for the competition, and the winners will be picked randomly and you'll be notified by email if you are a winner. So back to this, Young as a company, if you've not heard of them, they are quite big in Asia. They do have a sponsored professional player who uses this exact racket, the Y-Flash 100. Really decent company, decent to deal with, good availability. We sell Young now in the UK and through Europe. Available in Asia fairly easily. If you need help getting hold of one, just get in touch with us on our WhatsApp at +44 7407 134 132. Right, so the racket itself is a £90 racket. I've just told you the availability. The design of this racket is not bad actually. It's really well finished. Not massively exciting design, but executed as good as any of the other brands. Take a look at these pictures and see what you think for yourself. Okay, so the specs on this racket then. It is a 4U racket, 4U in weight, G2 grip, maximum string tension, £30, not bad. Weight 84, well it's 4U as I already said. Balance is just very slightly, according to Young, towards the head, not massively. Slim shaft, 40 ton of graphite used on this. And overall it is actually a really well made racket. Now the price of this racket is about £90 plus delivery. In Asia the price will probably be less because obviously when they export it there's duties and taxes to pay which set the price up, but I think in Asia you probably get it for a bit less. So the E-Zone specs on this racket, it showed in as a medium flex shaft. The weight of the racket overall with the strings and the grip 89.2 grams, and it had a very slight bearing towards the head but not significant at 303 mil. So the performance of this racket, well, it was very easy. Even in my hand now it does just feel pretty lively for the weight. I mean it's nearly a 90-gram racket, but actually it doesn't feel quite like that. It's not as nimble as the J-Nice Black Panther 3U at all, but a different kettle of fish. Overhead shots with this racket at all, but a different kettle of fish. Overhead shots with this racket came really simply, very little amount of movement required, and even if you're off center and you want to use your sort of rotator cuff and your wrist to get the shuttle to fly, it actually flew really well. We were quite impressed with the overall overhead ability of the racket. Smash power with this racket was pretty good. 2 out of 10 smashes you will probably expect to hit 5 to 6 at pretty high speeds. The size of the sweet spot on this is medium, it's not small, so you do catch the shuttle at a really good range and you do get a really good level of smash. Defensively also didn't find it a problem at all to block, defend, lift, defend and block. Any defensive shot, drive back, all of that was really quite nice. Felt the timing was good, getting behind the shuttle was good, and getting the shuttle to go where I wanted it to go wasn't that difficult either. I was quite impressed in that respect. In terms of its drive capability, it's quick enough, it's agile enough. It's not the fastest racket on the planet, but it's not the slowest either. It is really stable, really solid, and I found that it drove really well. Control with this also quite easy to pick up and just learn where the control is at. You know, you do find yourself controlling the shuttle very, very easily. Doesn't take a long time to adjust to it, and or you know, get the weight of the racket, how much weight you need to put on the racket. It doesn't take too long to get to that point. So when you're using this racket, what I would say is, although the racket doesn't feel particularly heavy, I'd say it's sort of light to medium, stiffness is medium, and it feels reasonably quick in the air. There are points where you are going to have to just get ready, sort of get used to the touch aspect of it. You know, if a shuttle's coming and you're just trying to control it back, just the movements, that timing element, there is that element you are going to need to get used to, particularly in a doubles game that's fast paced, where you know you need to move the racket around a lot. In that respect, I did find there was an adjustment required. Outside of that, it's actually quite a nice racket. Right, so it's, as I already said, it feels fairly light, has a medium stiff shaft, and feels fairly quick in the air. So what about its suitability? Well, let me tell you, it scored an 88 out of 100 in the E-zone. Really, so a very respectable score in the E-zone for this racket. Really quite impressed with it in that respect. Who can play with it and who can't, I would not recommend it for beginners, not suitable. I'd say strong intermediate, advanced players, yes. Doubles play, it is possible, but for those people who want a slightly harder core racket, it's very stable on impact, has a decent level of control, but it doesn't always flex on the shortest movements that easily. So I would say for those people who are looking for an easy ride with a racket, or people who really like high speed rackets, perhaps look at the J-Nice Black Panther 3U instead. That probably will work better for you. For those of you who are looking for something a little bit more head heavy, look at the Mizuno JPX Blitz or the Honor S9 by Kawasaki. That is a fast but slightly more head heavy racket, if that's the feel you like. This is a fairly neutral feeling racket, and it does do its job really well. Now for singles players, it's definitely a thumbs up. I can see why Young sponsor a singles player, a professional singles player, using this racket. It's very good for the singles game. It has all the right elements for a singles game, although it can easily be used by somebody who knows what they're doing in a doubles game too, but it doesn't come across as the easiest doubles racket. The overall result on this is it's a thumbs up, really well built, really easy to play. Well, not really easy, but easy enough to play with. Ease of use is fairly good. It's suitable for doubles, definitely suitable singles, but you do need to make sure on the doubles plane that you know you're getting your grips the right way around and your technique the right way around. It will work better for that kind of player than it will somebody who's just tip-tapping around the court socially with their friends. Probably not the right racket for that kind of group of players. I hope that's helpful. So for the people watching this on YouTube, there are links below to go directly to the E-zone to see the E-zone results. For you people on the E-zone, you've got a link above to buy the racket and go directly to our website. Now don't forget to leave reviews, don't forget to leave your feedback, share the E-zone, share the YouTube video so people are aware that we exist. Do your part, we're doing our part. You know the E-zone is your platform made for the badminton community with love from us, and all the love we get back is so appreciated from our hearts. Thank you so much for all the support. We'll see you on the next video.